Hi, I'm Norah Menzies, and I'd like to tell you the background story of how Edgewood was reborn. Rumor in our small village of Eden Mills traveled like a lightning strike. Our beloved nature, trail, and pond space was being sold off to the highest bidder. Did that mean no more splashing with my retriever in the swimming hole, delighting in her delight? No more daily walks through the cool cedar forest? No watching for the slap of a beaver's tail? No cautious picking of stinging nettles for dinner? Edgewood Lutheran Camp and Conference Center, 52 acres, is the beating green heart of our village. It has been cherished and cared for over the decades by all ages of campers, environmental ed students, and villagers. For it to vanish to development, or question mark, seemed inconceivable. Even though the camp had now been in disrepair and non-profitable, hence officially closed, for 2 years, we, the villagers, could still happily walk the forest trails. A farewell picnic was slated at the camp for October 2017. Was this the last hurrah, the final kiss of death? On the day of the picnic, I was utterly dejected to see only the environmental ed teacher, no students, very few Eden Millers. Didn't people realize what was at stake? Most people there were Lutherans, including the old camp director's daughter, Rebecca, who had grown from a child to a young adult at the camp. Rebecca and her husband Nathan were going from picnic table to picnic table talking with people, giving them something. What? Oh, it was some sort of letter or petition. Well, sweet hope for that, I thought. The governing body of the Lutherans and their synagogue, which is their synagogue, had already said they were selling to the highest bidder. But hey, yes, I'll sign it, of course. And then I read it, and I felt my face flush an uncomfortable fiery red, because only an extremely thoughtful and knowledgeable Lutheran could have written this brilliant, impeccably researched piece of targeted activism. Quote, unquote. At the Lutheran World Federation on January 20th, 2015, we affirmed the Lutheran commitment to safeguard creation, remembering we cannot possess or exploit, but shall cultivate and guard creation. End quote. And there it was for all these Edgewood-loving Lutherans to take back to their congregation to prod the governing Lutheran synagogue into not taking the highest bid, but the bid that would save the camp. A lower offer had been made by 7 Eden Millers to donate the 37 acres of trails, river, and pond to a nature trust called Rare Charitable Research Reserve, so it would be safe in perpetuity. They would then divide the remaining 15 acres to recoup their costs by selling 2 one-acre family housing lots and 1 large 12.3-acre lot with the camp facility and fields on it. This incredibly brave and generous offer by 7 fellow villagers meant some had to remortgage their houses and sell their RRSPs. I was beyond grateful to them. And so, the miracle unfolded. The Lutheran Synagogue, under pressure from its activated congregations, did not sell to the highest bidder, but to the 7 Eden Millers, who then donated the pond and trails to the Rare Land Trust. And then a second miracle happened to the remaining Edgewood land. As did the Lutheran Synagogue sell Edgewood to a lower bidder to preserve the land, so did the Eden Mills 7. They collaboratively chose not to take the highest bid, but instead sold the 12.3 acres of the main camp to an organic farm. When I heard this news, I literally danced a jig of joy. Edgewood continues to flourish, to be preserved as the green heart of Eden Mills. I truly feel 2 modern-day human-made miracles have occurred. Thank you so very much to the initiators of the first miracle, Rebecca Luthoff, Nathan Mantley, and Alicia Becker. And for the second miracle, to our own Eden Mills 7, for your vision, sacrifice, and staggeringly hard work. Ruth and Tom Bowes, Wendy Smith and Steve Simpson, Les Sawatsky, Dave Hugberg, Richard Lay. Thank you from all of us and from the future children who will grow up here. Thank you.